appreciating assets, depreciating assets. Today we're going to talk about both and how they affect your life. Everybody loves a new car. Everybody loves the smell of a new car. But let me just talk to you about both strategies: appreciating assets, depreciating assets. Think about all the things that you own that go up in value or go down in value. As soon as you drive a new car off the lot, I think we all know this, it depreciates, it goes down in value. You could never get the same amount of money for it. How about other things that you own? Computers, electronics, they all go down in value. You could never get that value back. Think about things that go up in value. Real estate. Let me give you an idea of real estate. My parents bought a house. They paid $7,000 for it. This is way back in the day. And when they bought that house, they sold it, I don't know how many years later, 30 years later, and sold it for well over 200. So that was a pretty good increase in value, right? Wouldn't you say? But, you know, a lot of people own things that go down in value. Now, if you're looking at houses, if you're looking at the house that you live in, you got to live somewhere. And you're paying yourself rent, you know, that's just money out the door. How about if you saved a little bit of money, even if it's a first-time home, and you bought a house, you know, and you're paying your mortgage while you're there, that money is going to you rather than going down in value. The house probably will be going up in value. Can't guarantee, but probably long term. You got to live somewhere anyway. So when you do that, that money is coming to you. And you're leveraging it too, because you're not putting out the full dollar amount. You're just making payments on it. And the interest is deductible. You know, you get to take that value off. You get to take all the expenses of taxes and that sort of thing come off your taxes so you're actually lowering your rates. But I got to tell you that that's just when you're living somewhere, because we all have to live somewhere. But you know, people live above their means and below their means. So if you're living below your means and you're in a house that's less overhead, less expenses, you're going to get it further ahead. How about a car? You know, there's lots of deals. These car dealers, they all advertise to you on the television, on the radio about these deals. Why is that? Most things that advertise to you are taking money away from you. They're not giving you money, they're taking them away from you. You're not getting closer to your goal, you're getting further away. But how about if you had an income producing property that was paying for your ride? You know, if you want a Lamborghini, you can do that. Just let somebody else pay for it, right? So if you had an income producing property that over time is bringing you some money, that's where you're going to get ahead. You know, the income producing properties, you pay down debt obviously over time. I mean, I was just give you an example of what I did. I was driving around in a Toyota Corolla. It was not even a new one, and people were laughing and they had no idea what I was doing. But at the time, I was buying a little piece of real estate there, here, and my credit was excellent. This is another thing you want to keep in mind. More stuff, consumer debt, I heard, was at an all-time high. Again, that's just getting people further away, and I'm trying to help you. It's a truck. Hey, I'm trying to help you avoid the pitfalls that are costly. I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but it's true. So I want to make sure that you're making smart decisions. And if you're buying stuff that's going down in value, it's not going to get you closer to. It's going to get you further away. So, I told you about the Corolla, but, you know, I had it paid off. My credit was excellent, because you want, if you're leveraging money, if your bank wants to see what risks there are, when they lend you money, if you got a lot of debt, and if you got a lot of debt on stuff that doesn't even bring you any income, you know, that's a risk to a bank. They aren't going to loan you money. You know, people talk about, hey, my credit score is a little, you know, I got messed up and that sort of thing. Get your credit straight. So you're not going to be, you know, hitting the gas pedal and going fast forward if your credit's messed up. There's ways to get it straight, and we got people that can help you with that. The faster you get that straight, the better off you're going to be long term. The other thing is, when you have an income producing property, you know, things that go up in value, things that go down in value. Consider the fact that somebody else is paying for your stuff. You know, this car payments and stuff, if you got a job, that money's coming out if you're making car payments. Or if you're in a car, more of a car than you can afford. You know, you hear about people being upside down, you know, in car payments. And, you know, we can get you out of a car, and all this noise that a lot of these cars dealers you hear. Don't do it. It's just like anything else in life. You know, the quick and easy is usually not that good, right? The quick and easy. But the things that are slow over life, you know, they usually are pretty good. I just want to make sure that you're making the smart decisions. So, what did I just say? If you haven't done it already, get your credit straight, because you'll be able to leverage yourself in life. You'll be able to hit the gas pedal and go fast forward. Stay away from things that are going to go down in value. Spend your money on things that are going to go up in value. Make sure that you're making smart decisions. If you can get into some things that are going to leverage you, invest in things that are going to give you long-term income, so that when you're not working, they're working for you. Real estate does that. The passive income from real estate is where it is. I have a lot of people who have retired, completely retired, and use the income to do whatever they want to do. If they want to go on a cruise, they go on a cruise. If they want to go wherever they want to go, they go. They do it. Passive income is working for them while they're out on the water, enjoying and eating and drinking and having a good time. But I've also had people who have had their kids go to college on the money that was in rental income. Why? Because they did it. They knew that their kids were going to college is not something that's not going to happen. They knew they were going to try to leverage themselves, and they bought an income producing property. I've also had parents who have bought small houses near the college. When their kid went to college, what did they do? Instead of paying rent, they bought the house. Their child was managing the house. They had several other kid tenants that their kid was managing, so that the child had a good education on not just managing, not just going to school, but managing a property, managing people. So this is like a multiple learning experience for everybody. Plus, when they sold the house after the 4 years of college, property went up in value. We sold it, they made a profit. So that happens as well. So if any of these things interest you, just go ahead and click subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're enjoying these videos. I'm doing them for you. I'm not doing it for me. I just want to make sure that you're making the smartest decisions that you can possibly be making to avoid the pitfalls that are costly in life. And if you haven't done so already, I know, you know, just go ahead and hit the bell on YouTube. Now, if you hit the bell, you'll get notified when new videos come out. And you know, we're always putting new content out, new videos to help you. This stuff is all free. You know, if you have questions, you know, my team has helped thousands of people with these types of things, and we're here to help you too. Just want to make sure that you're getting ahead in life. Don't get dragged down. Don't listen to the advertising. The stuff that advertises usually takes money away from you. They're always asking for something. They're selling you something. The stuff that makes you money, you usually don't hear much about. It's very quiet. But sit next to the smart kid in class and you can learn a lot. I found that out because that's how I learned. Tried to figure out how to get ahead. You know, you read books, you try to figure out as much as you can. Anyway, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, hope you're having a fantastic day. And we'll talk to you soon in the next video.